Hello friends, welcome to the channel. In this video, we're diving into the world of Australian currency as we explore the 6 most valuable and expensive $2 coins ever released. From their fascinating history to their rarity and strong demand among collectors, these coins have become true treasures of modern numismatics. Let's get started. First up, we're exploring the Australian $2 coin from 1988 holds a special place in the world of numismatics, not only as the very first year of issue for this denomination, but also as a captivating and highly sought-after piece among collectors. Introduced to replace the $2 banknote, this coin quickly became a fascinating subject of interest due to its design, cultural importance, and the challenges of finding early strikes in excellent condition today. Even in very dirty or heavily circulated states, the 1988 $2 coin has gained status as a prized treasure because it represents both the birth of a new era in Australian currency and the rarity that comes with its early production. Enthusiasts are drawn to its historical background, distinctive artwork, and the strong market demand that continues to push its value upward. The coin was first minted in 1988, marking a significant transition in Australian currency as the country moved from paper notes to longer-lasting coinage. It was struck at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, reflecting Australia's growing emphasis on durable coin production and modern designs during the late 20th century. At the time, the introduction of this new coin coincided with broader cultural and economic changes, making it not only a practical piece of currency, but also a reflection of Australia's progress and modernization. By introducing the $2 coin, the government aimed to reduce the costs associated with the short lifespan of paper notes, embedding this coin deeply into Australia's financial and social history. For collectors, it has become a tangible connection to this important shift, linking the present with the past. The design of the 1988 $2 coin is one of its most iconic features and continues to set it apart in the eyes of collectors. On the obverse, it carries the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II by Raphael Maklauf, a depiction that emphasizes dignity and tradition. The reverse is perhaps more remarkable, featuring a portrait of an Aboriginal elder alongside the Southern Cross and native flora, a design by Horst Hanna that carries strong symbolic significance. The coin was struck in aluminium bronze, giving it a distinctive golden tone, with a weight of 6.6 grams and a diameter of 20.5 millimeters. These details, along with the cultural richness of the imagery, give the coin enduring visual and historic appeal. While later issues of the $2 coin became commonplace, the first-year edition remains unique because of its introduction and striking artistic presentation. Rarity plays a crucial role in the appeal of the 1988 $2 coin, especially for those varieties or specimens that survived in high-grade condition. While millions were minted for circulation, the challenge lies in finding examples that have escaped the wear and tear of daily use. Early coins were heavily circulated, and many remain in dirty or heavily handled condition today, making pristine specimens scarce. Even more captivating to collectors are varieties or striking errors, which can multiply a coin's desirability and value considerably. The rarity is amplified by the fact that many casual holders do not recognize the importance of the 1988 issue, leaving only dedicated collectors to preserve them carefully in near-mint or uncirculated states. The market value of the 1988 Australian $2 coin varies significantly depending on condition and rarity, but high-grade examples command strong premiums. A circulated or dirty example might only fetch a modest sum above face value, but uncirculated pieces or those with rare varieties can range from $1,000 to as high as $8,000 in the most exceptional cases. Auction results and private sales have consistently highlighted the strong demand, with values steadily appreciating over time as collectors recognize the coin's historical importance and scarcity. The blend of cultural symbolism, first-year issue status, and the difficulty of finding immaculate specimens ensures that its market position remains robust and attractive. For collectors seeking to add the 1988 $2 coin to their portfolios, there are several important considerations. Prioritizing high-grade or certified coins is key, as professional grading provides assurance of quality and authenticity. The 1988 Australian $2 coin stands as a remarkable blend of history, artistry, and rarity, cementing its place as one of the most captivating treasures of modern Australian numismatics. Its first year of issue status, symbolic design, and enduring cultural resonance give it a unique appeal that continues to captivate enthusiasts. While finding pristine examples is increasingly challenging, the rewards of owning such a coin make it a prized addition to any serious collection. With values that have shown steady appreciation and its undeniable importance as a tangible connection to Australia's monetary history, the 1988 $2 coin remains not just a collectible, but a meaningful investment in both heritage and artistry. And secondly, we're talking about the 1995 Australian $1 coin featuring Queen Elizabeth II stands as one of the most captivating treasures in modern numismatics, admired not only for its design, but also for the unique place it occupies in the history of Australian coinage. While the $1 coin series is generally known for its wide circulation, certain years and varieties, such as the 1995 issue, have attracted heightened attention from collectors due to their rarity and exceptional qualities. Even when discovered in a very dirty or circulated state, this coin can spark enthusiasm, with many collectors viewing it as a tangible piece of numismatic heritage that continues to inspire fascination worldwide. Its enduring demand underscores its reputation as a prized treasure within the collecting community. The 1995 Australian $1 was minted during a period of significant national development and cultural reflection, as Australia looked back on decades of progress since the introduction of decimal currency in 1966. Produced at the Royal Australian Mint in Canberra, this coin forms part of the long-running $1 series that was first issued in 1984 to replace the banknote of the same denomination. Though it was not struck to commemorate a single event, the 1995 issue reflects a moment in time when Australia was solidifying its modern identity while still carrying the image of Queen Elizabeth II, whose presence on the obverse links it to broader Commonwealth traditions. It therefore serves as a bridge between Australia's growing independence and its continuing historical ties. The design of the 1995 Australian $1 combines simplicity with national symbolism. The obverse features the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II by sculptor Raphael Maklauf, a portrait that was widely used on Commonwealth coins during this period. On the reverse, the instantly recognizable mob of kangaroos, designed by Stuart Devlin, dominates the coin's imagery, capturing one of the most iconic representations of Australian wildlife. Struck in aluminium bronze, the coin weighs 9 grams and measures 25 millimeters in diameter, giving it both visual presence and durability. These design elements, along with the warm golden tone of the alloy, contribute to its aesthetic appeal, making high-grade examples especially striking to the eye. The rarity of the 1995 Australian $1 arises from a combination of factors, including its relatively modest mintage and the survival of only a limited number of examples in pristine condition. Unlike some earlier or later commemorative issues, the 1995 coin was not produced in vast numbers, which has increased collector competition over the years. Moreover, coins that have survived in uncirculated or near-mint condition are few and far between, as most entered circulation and acquired the marks, dirt, and were typical of heavily used currency. This scarcity, particularly in top grades, significantly heightens its desirability among serious collectors who value both condition and rarity in building their collections. Market values for the 1995 Australian $1 demonstrate the growing recognition of its importance. While circulated and very dirty examples may fetch only modest sums, coins in uncirculated or high-grade certified condition can command prices ranging from $1,000 to as much as $8,000, depending on their rarity and appeal at auction. Special varieties, such as those with minor striking anomalies or errors, can push values even higher, as dedicated collectors are often willing to pay a premium for these distinctive examples. This steady appreciation reflects not only its numismatic rarity, but also the strong cultural resonance of the design and its place within Australia's coinage history. For collectors, acquiring a 1995 Australian $1 requires patience, knowledge, and attention to detail. It is highly recommended to prioritize certified examples from reputable grading services to ensure authenticity and quality. Inspecting coins for hidden varieties, such as die clashes or doubling, can add significant value to a collection, while proper storage in protective holders or capsules helps preserve condition and long-term worth. Engaging with trusted dealers, auction houses, and collector forums can provide insights into current market trends and offer opportunities to acquire this elusive coin under the right conditions. Beyond its monetary worth, the 1995 Australian $1 has achieved a symbolic role within the broader narrative of Australian numismatics, embodying the evolution of coinage as both a tool of commerce and an object of cultural identity. Collectors are often drawn to it not only because of its rarity and rising market value, but also because it captures a moment in time when national imagery was carefully chosen to represent Australia to the world. The kangaroo motif remains a universal emblem of the country's distinct heritage, while the effigy of Queen Elizabeth II links it to a centuries-long tradition of Commonwealth coinage. Together, these elements transform the 1995 issue into more than just currency. It becomes a miniature work of art and a historical artifact that continues to captivate both seasoned numismatists and newer collectors who see in it a bridge between everyday life and the enduring legacy of Australia's coinage. The 1995 Australian $1 featuring Queen Elizabeth II stands as a remarkable blend of artistry, history, and rarity, making it one of the most compelling pieces of the modern Australian series. Its design speaks to national pride, its scarcity drives strong demand, and its steadily rising value cements its reputation as a wise investment for serious collectors. Whether found in a well-worn, very dirty state or preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition, this coin retains its status as a prized collectible and a tangible connection to Australia's numismatic journey. For enthusiasts worldwide, it remains a captivating treasure that embodies the enduring appeal of coin collecting. And thirdly, we're talking about the ultra-rare and most valuable, the 2009 $2 coin from Australia. Particularly in a very dirty and impaired condition, represents a fascinating and paradoxical piece within the realm of numismatics. While its heavily circulated state might initially suggest little appeal, its underlying status as an ultra-rare and highly sought-after issue captivates seasoned enthusiasts. This specific coin is a prized treasure not for its aesthetic presentation, but for its profound scarcity and the story its poor condition tells, making it a cornerstone for collectors who specialize in the most elusive modern decimal varieties. Its current market demand is exceptionally high precisely because finding any example, regardless of grade, is a monumental challenge, turning even a well-worn and dirty specimen into a significant numismatic target. The historical context of this coin is deeply intertwined with the final years of the standard Elizabeth II effigy designed by Ian Rank Broadley. The year 2009 was the last full year of this iconic portrait's use on Australian coinage before the introduction of a new effigy. While not a commemorative issue itself, its production was minuscule, with the Royal Australian Mint focusing its efforts on other denominations and special releases. This coin thus represents the very tail end of an era, a final, quiet chapter for a definitive portrait of the Queen that had been in use since 1999. Its extreme scarcity was not planned, but rather a consequence of very low production figures for circulation, making it a tangible, if unintentional, connection to a specific and closing moment in Australia's minting history. The unique features of this coin are consistent with the standard $2 design, but are crucial for identification. The obverse features the Ian Rank Broadley effigy of Queen Elizabeth II, surrounded by the legend, Elizabeth II Australia 2009. The reverse is adorned with the magnificent and symbolic representation of an Aboriginal elder, created by Horst Hanna, which is complemented by a Southern Cross and native grass plants. The coin is struck on a distinctive 20.5 mm diameter aluminium bronze planchet with a serrated edge, a composition and design that have made it a durable and recognizable part of Australia's currency. In a very dirty condition, these designs are obscured by heavy grime, surface contaminants, and likely corrosion, but the underlying design elements remain the key to its identity and immense rarity. The rarity of the 2009 $2 coin is legendary among decimal collectors. Its mintage is acknowledged to be the lowest of any circulating $2 coin, estimated to be in the tens of thousands, a figure dwarfed by the hundreds of millions of other years. This extreme scarcity is the sole factor driving its desirability. Condition is almost a secondary concern. While collectors would naturally prefer an uncirculated example, the reality is that the vast majority of these coins entered circulation and were subjected to extensive wear and damage. Consequently, finding any example, even one in a very dirty and low-grade condition, is considered a notable numismatic achievement. The challenge of locating a pristine example is one of the most difficult in modern Australian decimal collecting. The market value for a 2009 $2 coin reflects its legendary status, with prices being exceptionally strong across all grades. For a coin in a very dirty and impaired condition, perhaps grading good or fair, its value is derived entirely from its rarity rather than its state. Such a coin could still command a significant sum, realistically ranging from approximately $1,000 to $2,500, as it represents one of the only opportunities for a collector to own this state. In higher, uncirculated grades, values skyrocket dramatically, with certified examples regularly achieving prices between $6,000 and $8,000 at auction, and sometimes far exceeding these figures in competitive bidding environments. This immense value is a direct result of its historical importance as a rare date and its visual appeal when found in a high grade. For collectors pursuing this numismatic white whale, several tips are paramount. Given the coin's value and the prevalence of counterfeits or altered dates, purchasing an example that has been independently certified and graded by a reputable service like PCGS or NGC is the wisest course of action, even for a low-grade piece. This authentication guarantees the coin's genuineness and protects your investment. If acquiring a raw coin, utmost care must be taken to inspect it for signs of forgery. Sourcing from highly reputable dealers or established auction houses with proven track records is essential. For a coin already in a very dirty condition, conservation is a delicate matter best left to professionals, as improper cleaning can permanently destroy its surface and any remaining value. The 2009 $2 coin stands as one of the most significant and desirable rarities in modern Australian numismatics. It is a compelling blend of recent history, accidental scarcity, and immense collector passion. Even in a very dirty condition, it remains a prized treasure, a tangible piece of an incredibly limited issuing that marks the end of a monarchical portrait era. Its powerful appeal to collectors worldwide is undiminished by its surface impairments, solidifying its status not only as a rewarding centerpiece for any advanced collection, but also as a standout numismatic investment with a proven history of strong and steady appreciation. And at the end, we're exploring the 1985 Australian $1 coin in a very dirty condition presents a fascinating and highly sought-after paradox within the numismatic community. While its heavily circulated state might initially suggest a coin of little consequence, its specific date and the context of its series captivate enthusiasts and specialists alike. This particular piece is a prized treasure not for its pristine beauty, but for its extreme scarcity and the story its poor condition tells, making it a cornerstone for collectors who specialize in the rarest issues of the decimal era. Its appeal lies in the challenge of its acquisition and its status as one of the key dates in the early $1 coin series, with demand consistently outstripping the minuscule supply of surviving examples, regardless of their grade. The historical context of this coin is deeply intertwined with the introduction of Australia's $1 coin itself, which replaced the banknote in 1984. The 1985 minting was intended to fulfill ongoing circulation demands following the successful launch. However, the production of $1 coins for general circulation in 1985 was exceptionally limited, as the Royal Australian Mint focused its efforts on other denominations and the production of proof and mint sets for collectors. Consequently, very few 1985 $1 coins were ever released into general circulation, with the vast majority being preserved in pristine condition within official sets. A coin from this date that actually entered circulation and became very dirty is therefore a significant artifact, representing one of the exceedingly few that escaped into the wild and saw genuine commercial use. This coin features the iconic design that has become a national symbol. The obverse bears the renowned Arnold Machin portrait of Queen Elizabeth II, surrounded by the legend Elizabeth II, Australia, 1985. The reverse, designed by Stuart Devlin, showcases 5 kangaroos in full motion, symbolizing the nation's progress and dynamism. Struck on a large 25mm planchet of 92% copper and 8% nickel, the coin has a distinctive yellow-bronze color and a reeded edge. In a very dirty condition, these design elements are heavily obscured by layers of grime, environmental damage, and surface contaminants acquired from decades of handling and exposure, which ironically serves as a testament to its genuine circulation and authenticity as a rare survivor. The rarity of the 1985 $1 coin in any condition cannot be overstated, but its presence in a very dirty state adds a unique dimension to its scarcity. With a mintage figure vastly overshadowed by every other year in the series, the number of coins that were not immediately hoarded by collectors was minuscule. These few coins then entered the monetary system where they were subjected to decades of wear and tear. Finding a $1,985 that is very dirty means you have located one of perhaps a handful of examples that ever circulated to such an extent. This extreme rarity, even in low grades, is the primary driver of its significant value and immense collector demand, making it a true numismatic ghost that few ever encounter. The market value for a 1985 $1 coin in a very dirty and heavily worn condition reflects its legendary status. While such a coin would technically grade as fair or poor due to its heavy surface damage, dirt, and potential corrosion, it still commands a substantial premium over its face value due to its date alone. Realistic auction results and private sales for such a problematic but rare piece typically fall within a range of $800 to $2,500 Australian dollars. The final price is highly dependent on the exact nature of the damage. A coin with heavy even wear and stable surfaces will be more desirable than one with active verdigris or pitting. Its value is almost entirely tied to its historical significance and extreme rarity, not its aesthetic appeal. For collectors pursuing this numismatic white whale, several key tips are essential. Given the coin's value even in poor condition, authentication is paramount to avoid altered or counterfeit dates. Purchasing a coin that has been certified and encapsulated by a major grading service like PCGS or NGC, even with a details grade such as poor, environmental damage, is the safest course of action. This guarantees authenticity and protects the investment. If acquiring raw, one must carefully inspect the date under strong light to ensure it hasn't been tampered with. Engaging with specialist Australian decimal coin forums and dealers is crucial for gaining insights and finding opportunities, as such coins rarely appear on the open market. The acquisition of such a heavily circulated $1,985 coin is often seen as a strategic numismatic investment, a crucial first step towards securing this otherwise unattainable date. Many seasoned collectors view purchasing a very dirty or low-grade example not as a final destination, but as a vital placeholder within a comprehensive collection, providing them with a foundation while they embark on the near-impossible quest to eventually upgrade to a higher-grade specimen should one ever surface on the market. This pragmatic approach underscores the coin's immense significance. Even in a state of profound disrepair, it is considered a prize, representing a tangible piece of an incredibly rare chapter in Australia's monetary history and offering its owner the pride of possessing one of the series' most elusive issues. The very dirty 1985 Australian $1 coin stands as a remarkable testament to the fact that rarity can sometimes triumph over condition in the world of numismatics. It is a compelling blend of historical significance and extreme scarcity, a tangible connection to a year when hardly any of these coins were meant for public hands. For the advanced collector, owning such a piece represents the pinnacle of the series, a rewarding and profoundly significant addition that embodies the thrill of the hunt. Its lasting value and appeal are guaranteed by its status as the undisputed key date of the circulation strike $1 coins, a truly legendary piece that continues to captivate numismatists worldwide.